Word purpose means intentional.
Okay.
So we are intentionally preaching the gospel. We are intentionally, because we have the power and authority to heal. So when I go lay hands on my mother-in-law, I intentionally, not half. I'm not doing it I'm just lackadaisy about it. Now listen. We're talking about purpose, intentional. So we have to intentionally, with our purpose, each one of us should behave as we're about to take the journey. There's a journey that's going on. We're taking a journey. Remember, we're not to be comfortable. This is a short journey.
My Lord, come on.
Now, Jesus said, if they don't receive you, I need you to shake the dust from your feet and move on. Now, what that represents is two things. Number one, they rejected the message of Christ. If you delivered it and I delivered it truthfully and carefully. That's right. Remember, truthfully and carefully. Then you are not accountable. We are not accountable if it's rejected. Because you're not rejecting the preacher, but you're rejecting the message. And number two, Christ said, there's others I need you to get to. So we have to be careful that we don't stay in one season. Too long. Oh my God.
My goodness.
Oh my God.
There's people that live in Florida. I got relatives in Florida, my in-laws. Sometimes you might stay down there too long. Why? There's hurricanes. Now there's some wealthy people that say, I only go down for this winter and then I come back up.
Yeah.
That's a season. What Jesus just said, I don't need you to spend time in one area because there's others I need you to reach.
Come on.
So the instruction was, do not take any garments, no sticks, no comfort, no bags, no change of clothes. I'm sending you on a mission. We're talking about Luke, the physician. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm sending you on a mission for a certain time. So in our purpose, we should not get comfortable because we arrived, because we preach, or because we well established. I believe, according to the scripture, this is how the Lord showed me. And I'll move out the way. The saints of God are not to be comfortable.
My God.
The Christian lifestyle, look, these apostles, you heard what we talked about last time, how we thought we was more than confident, we thought we got it going on. Now look what Jesus told them. He said, do not get comfortable. Now he's talking to disciples, 12 disciples, and he's instructing them, do not take. Now, one time he said, I want you to take this, I want you to take that, I want you to take this. He didn't tell them to take anything. He said, don't take this, don't take that, don't take this, don't take that. So I like how Apostle says it. In my human thoughts, I'm like, man, what I'm left with? That's right. I can't take my brush, my comb, my razor. I mean, Jesus didn't give them no instructions to take anything. He said, do not.
That's right.
Now, if you really dissect that sentence, it represents do not get comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Beware, if we been in this race so long, we got comfortable.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So if I come in here on a Sunday and if it's cold, Jesus said, okay, set up.
Uh-huh.
If nobody don't show up on a Sunday, Jesus said, set up.
Yeah.
And start worshiping me.
Yeah.
If they don't show up, he said, worship me.
Worship me. That's what I called you to.
That's what he said. He said, listen, see, when you do that, you're following instructions.
Yes.
We're not following the trend.
Our rituals. Come on, sir.
We're not following religious practices.
Come on.
Hey, ain't nobody showed up today. We're going to close up. Hey, brother, listen, no one showed up today. No, Jesus said, set it up. Don't take anything with you.
Oh, my God.
That's what he said. Don't take anything with you.
My God.
Think about it. You and I are on assignment.
Yes.
This Christian race is an assignment. But we got to be careful not to get comfortable. we have to be careful. So when I come out next week, we're going to talk about purpose. Intentional. What you see, listen, when I was standing in front of a judge 13, 14 years ago, they had to decide, was it intentional? Was it a mistake? Or did he know better? And we talked about that last time. Now, moving forward, you understand order. Everything you and I do has to be intentional.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I plan to do it.
Yeah.
I intentionally, when I met my wife years ago, I planned to marry her. You understand what I'm saying? It was intentional. The relationship we had, it was intentional.
My God.
An intent behind
You
it.
understand?
My goodness.
So that, because you know why? Because I was about to walk in purpose with her.
Yeah.
When we talk about the instructions from when he gave the disciples the instructions, Luke, the 9th chapter, 1 through 5, that was an intentional walk they're about to do.
Yeah.
Look, don't take, don't take, don't take, don't take,
But go.
but go.
Go.
Jesus.
My God.
That's a Selah moment.
Mm.
So you telling me, Pastor Will, just because I got a flourishing ministry, congregation, I should not still get comfortable? Let me go even further. You got to be careful to get comfortable in your marriage.
My
You can get comfortable in a marriage to some point when you think, hey, I'm good.
I'm
We
good.
got kids. I got 20 years.
Yeah.
Hey, I got her. She ain't going nowhere. Oh, he ain't going nowhere. You got to be careful in that area.
It's true. Ask somebody.
Come on, I got to make it plain. Listen, God said, I want you to dote on me. I want you to love me, worship me. He said, don't take nothing. Don't even get comfortable. I don't care if you were saved and you speak in tongues and you've been saved for 20 years. God said, I want an intentional worship. I want an intentional praise. We got to be careful. So when we go out on an assignment, look what God said. Don't take nothing. I just want you. Same thing in relationships. My wife tells me all the time, I don't care if we ain't got a house. I don't care if you don't make the 100,000 or whatever. She said, I don't care if you got no education. She said, all I want is you.
Mama.
So what Christ is telling the disciples, he said, I just want your full attention.
My God.
I want your full attention. Why? Because when we take the extra things, sometimes, and I've been guilty of it,
My goodness. Come on, sir.
it taints, it makes your vision cloudy. It makes your vision cloudy.
That's right.
Look, man, I got 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. I'm good, you know what I mean? No, Jesus wants you to get into the trenches. See, when we go out and disciple, we're in the trenches. It ain't no time to get cute. No makeup, no nails. Listen, and I love this. I love to go to the barber shop. I won't be going to the barber shop. None of that. You know what I mean? No fresh cut. He said, I want you to get into the trenches. Look, don't even take mirrors. Don't be trying to. Listen, he said, I want this to be an intentional journey. It's an intentional journey. I'm going on a journey, and it's intentional, which represents purpose.
My God.
Think about it for your own personal life.
Oh, my.
If you're single or if you're married,
Goodness.
everything you and I should be doing from this point on, if you haven't been doing it before, it should be intentional.
That's right.
My God. And I close with this. When I come into the house of clay, I ain't coming looking for an audience. I'm not coming to say, is the heat is on? I come in here to worship intentionally. If it's just the 4 or 5 of us, I'm coming in here intentionally.
Intentional worship.
So when I pull up 2 hours early, there's a reason for that. I ain't trying to get no accolades. It's intentional. My worship is intentional. My praise is intentional.
Hallelujah.
My relationship with my wife is intentional. My relationship with this couple, with the apostles, it's intentional. It's not to show off. I'm not trying to get comfortable. I'm not trying to get a position with the apostles. This is an intentional assignment.
Hallelujah.
Receive that. That's what God is saying to the disciples.